Hey everyone, Kubo here, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster walkthrough. Today we are going to successfully deliver Terra to the Returners hideout after going over Mount Colts. All is good, mission complete, game over, that's it, roll credits. I'm just kidding. We need to speak to the leader of the Returners, Bannon. It's Bannon, I promise. And yeah, mission complete. We brought her with us. And yeah, Bannon already knows that the Esper and Terra connected. She did wipe out 50 Imperial soldiers. That is something that Wedge mentioned earlier, or Biggs, one of the two. But yeah, we know that's the case. It's good that sort of it's confirmed, right, that it's not a legend. Aha, Pandora's box. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. We're just going to ignore sloth and lust. Sloth, not sloth. Sloth's the animal. Anyway. And Bannon's like, it's a gift, I promise. You are our last hope. Now that I have completely crushed you, I'm going to go rest. I still have the sniffles. I am recovering from the man flu. Anyway, there's some chests we can pick up. We're going to pick up the Phoenix Down. We also have... let's see what we've got. We have the Air Knife. The Phoenix Down, again. We also have Knight's Code, Antidote, Ether, and there's also a secret passage here. And we're going to pick up the White Cape as well. Let's go through all that stuff actually we just picked up. So, the ones that are interesting, the Air Knife does wind damage. The White Cape prevents imp and silence, that's quite good. And that's the Knight's Code, which we covered earlier, because we could buy it earlier. That's the one that we can cover critical allies, or allies in critical condition, which is yellow HP, or red HP in this game, actually. We can also pick up a green cherry, and if we go back to the room we were previously in, when we spoke to Bannon, we've got the high potion. Let's talk to Edgar. And yeah, you definitely can make your own decision, Terra. This game is not going to railroad you into something you don't want to do. And Sabin's like, yeah, I'm going to trust my brother completely, even though I haven't seen him for years. But don't tell him, he'll be so embarrassed, hee XD. Okay. And then speak to Locke as well. And Locke's like, oh no, I hate the Empire. Everyone hates the Empire. For their own reasons. And Terra's like, oh, no one cares about me. And Locke is pretty sure someone cares about her. One of them is right. Who knows which one is which? Anyway, we need to speak to Bannon. And Bannon is going to ask us to help him. And we're going to say no. And then, to just rub salt in the wounds, we're going to say no again. Don't accidentally say yes. That would be embarrassing. And then, we're going to reject him again. It's important that we reject him 3 times. Depending on the number of times you reject him, you get a different item. And we want one particular item for the strategies we're going to employ. And this guy falls over. Oh no! What a shame. What's happened, my man? Well, bad things have happened, apparently. So yeah, the Empire's invading South Figaro. And Locke's going to need to go to South Figaro and slow them down. And, yeah, also keep an eye on Edgar. Make sure he doesn't do anything naughty. Because trust me, he will. If the opening scene with him didn't give it away, he's a bit of a ladies' man. So yeah, we need to go back to Narft now via the Leith River. And we're going to go with Edgar, Sabin, Terra, and Bannon. Bannon is quite good. In the sense that he has a very powerful AoE heal. There's the Genji glove we get for rejecting rejecting Bannon 3 times. That item changes, but we really wanted the Genji glove. Okay, I would like to put everyone in the back row. And then I want to equip. I want to remove Terra's sprint shoes, and I want to give them to Sabin. And I want to give Edgar the Genji glove for that bit of extra defense. And then what else do I want? Have I put Bannon in the back row? I have. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's everything. Okay, good. Let's make our way to the river. Everyone's in the back row, and that's important. So yeah, if Bannon dies, it's game over. And you can't menu whilst you're in the... You can't menu whilst you're on the river, which is important to know. Anyway, we have 2 enemies here. The Lesser Leprosse, weak to fire. And then the Exorcites, weak to fire and lightning. Just something to bear in mind. So yeah, this is Bannon's Prey. As I said, it's an AoE heal. We're just going to use Raging Fist here. Sabin's blitzes don't care what row you're in. That's kind of important to know. But yeah, it's going to be pretty simple here. We're going to use Edgar's auto crossbow, Terra's fire, and Bannon's Prey, and Sabin's Raging Fist or Aura Cannon, depending on how we feel. Yeah, now that I've got what I want, I could just do auto battle. Nice and easy. Okay, there's one more new enemy. By the way, if you're ever given an option, if you want to progress with the story, always go left. Yeah, the good thing about blitzes is that if you auto battle, the previous blitz command will always be input accurately. That's good to know. Here's the Nautiloid. There goes the Nautiloid. Also weak to fire and lightning. There we go, nice and easy. And yeah, that's all the enemies. So I'm going to take out the rest of the random encounters. If you do a wrong option when you're given a choice to split, you can just loop round, and it's a good opportunity to grind. I don't recommend you do grind, however, because there's a mechanic later on that allows us to really increase our stats whenever we level up, and we're not going to get an infinite amount of level ups. So we sort of want to, you know, bank as many as we can, whilst not like being so weak that we die to everything. That's super important. Yeah, so now I'm going to take out all the random encounters. You can save here if you want. I don't need to. But if you want to play it super safe, that's a good opportunity to heal. I've been quite fortunate so far though, so it's all good. Anyway, we haven't got that far to go. Something else I should mention is that Nautiloid can blind you. However, Sabin's blitzers don't care about the darkness status. So there's that. Here's a bucket. It will restore your HP and MP. So don't use a tent here. You'd be foolish to do so. Alright. Back onto the raft. Save if you need to. I'm fairly confident everything will be okay. Now, there is a boss at the end of this river. We do not have another opportunity to menu. That's something you've got to bear in mind. We've taken a lot of encounters here. That's rather unfortunate. Okay, boss time. My man. This is Ultros. 3000 HP. Weak to fire and lightning. He counters Terra's fire and Sabin's attack, so you need to be careful here, and I'll show you what that means. So I want to open with Edgar's auto crossbow, and then Sabin's aura cannon. And then Bannon attacks. We have to use aura cannon here, because if he uses a physical attack, he's going to counter with... he's going to counter with Tentacle. But the Tentacle hits everyone. That's something you've got to bear in mind. Alright, and then Terra's going to attack with fire here. And he's going to say, seafood soup is not on the menu. And he's going to then cast ink on someone. Luckily, though, the way we're doing things, none of our abilities are affected by darkness, which is really good. So yeah, from that point on, you just want everyone to auto. Just if Bannon dies, that's sad, but it's not the end of the world. We're just going to take him down. Aura Cannon's quite powerful. That's his worst attack. The AoE tentacle attack is his worst attack. But eventually, he's just going to go underwater, and that's the fight. It's really easy, honestly. You just have to keep up your damage. Or Bannon can get one attack in, honestly, and then from there he's praying. And as long as he continues praying, everything will be okay. The only scary thing with Ultros is if he gets 2 attacks on Terra in a row, Terra will die. And that's really problematic. So that's just something you need to watch out for if you do choose to try and get some damage in with Bannon. Otherwise, just use Bannon's prayer every turn. Play it safe. But yeah, Sabin's going to decide that he's going to try and 1v1 Ultros underwater. That's not going to go well. And Bannon's like, yeah, he'll be fine. He's not fine. And Ultros basically yeets him to the other side of the river. As you're about to find out. Oh no! Anyway. Final Fantasy VI is not a linear game. Well, it is, but there are points where you will have the opportunity to do multiple things, and you don't have to do them in a certain order. And this is the first time something like this happens. So what we're going to do, lots of people tend to go for the middle one first, the one with Terra, Edgar, and Bannon. We're not going to do that. We're going to do what the speedrunners commonly do, and we're going to take the right scenario first. That's Sabin's scenario. It's the longest. For me personally, it's also the most fun. It has to be said. Alright, so let's go do that. Or let's start it anyway. So yeah, what's happened to Sabin? We saw him get yeeted by Ultros. Turns out he's fine. He really is. There are a few new enemies in the area that I would like to introduce you to. Let's see who we can find. Come on. Here we go. The Appearance. Appearance? Appearance? I don't know. But yeah. 290 HP will go down to 2 attacks. Weak to fire. There we go. Nice, easy start. There's another one that I want to find. Should be near here. See if we can find it. Here we go. New enemy, the Stray Cat. I'm actually, gonna use Aura Cannon here. But anyway, the Stray Cat can be found in the forest. 156 HP, not weak to anything. Worth bearing in mind. Like, bear in mind that you only have Sabin right now. I hope you have some potions. Otherwise, you're going to feel very silly. Something else about the Appearance that I didn't mention is that it can cast poison on you. So yeah, just bear that in mind. But yeah, at this point, Aura Cannon plus auto battling is a big win. Here we go. Chipper Rabbit, 135 HP. If you care about HP values, weak to water. But yeah, basically all we need to do is press auto attack. It has a nice incisors. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hits quite hard. Pew pew. But yeah, as long as you keep on kamehamehaing everything, you shouldn't really have a problem. Again, make sure you have potions and high potions. Don't be afraid to use them. You can buy plenty of them later. Blast Aura Cannon. There we go. Okay, one more. Here we go. The Nettle Hopper. Quite scary. 243 HP. Weak to fire, weak to wind as well. Also, just has some really high damage if you're not careful. Something that's not so good about blitzes is that even when you do them manually, you can't control who they hit. So they have quite a lot of power, but the downside to that is that the target is random. Right now, that's not a big deal. Later on, huge problem. It can be a huge problem. But yeah, there we go. That's all the enemies that are in this area. I now want to go into the house that I conveniently ignored. This one here. Boom. Awesome music. We've also got a shop here. And it's like, it's got the soldier sprite. It doesn't matter. Try not to worry about it. We've got shurikens. They're really good in this game. Really good. And you're about to find out why. I'm going to pick up like 30 of them. But I do want to speak to this guy. Because he's got an awesome dog. And then he's going to tell us, the Empire's here. And he's going to take us through Doma, which is where the Empire currently is. This guy is awesome, but there is a drawback to him. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face known to none who live. Shadow! Awesome character. But yeah. We're going to take on a traveling companion, including his dog, who is not a party member, but he is an attack. Awesome. I love Interceptor. That's the name of the dog. Alright. We're going to head now. If you look at the map, you can see that we need to sort of snake to the east and then down, and then left slightly. So we're going to do that. No, not like that. We need to go east first. I strongly suggest you run away from all encounters. Shadow has a very irritating habit of running away. there is a 1 in 16 chance in certain areas, including the world map, where at the end of a battle he would just go, yeah, I'm good, thank you. So when he said, I may leave at any time, he wasn't joking. For real. I've changed my mind. I also want to buy some potions. I'm going to buy enough so that I have 30 of them. I could easily have just not done so. But yeah, just something about just something about the fact that we are quite weak defensively at the minute, especially seeing as we're trying to save levels for later on. I don't really want to take that much damage. Also, I'm going to put everyone in the back row. Otherwise, bad things happen. Okay. Going to make my way east and then south. Running away from all encounters. I don't want any of that heat. Going to go this way. Oh, yeah. Wow, only one encounter. Well, 2, I guess. But, yeah, here we go. Welcome to the Imperial base. And shockingly, for an Imperial base, lots of Imperial soldiers. And yeah, Kefka's here. Hooray! I'm sure he's not angry at all about being ditched in Figaro. Hopefully, he doesn't recognize anyone. Actually, none of the people that were at Figaro are in this party. So yeah, as I said, Shadow has a 1 in 16 chance of running away. Not now, he doesn't. Whilst we are in the Imperial camp, he will not run away from us. Good news, everyone. Anyway, soldiers are gonna bitch about Kefka, and we're gonna make our way into the base. Any minute now, but yeah, Captain's like, yep, time to invade. Don't worry about the new bestiary entries, I will point them out as we go. Charge into the castle! Keep an eye on the guys on the left, they're the useless ones. But yeah. And the sentries are not confident about victory. Luckily, we have this awesome guy. A noble warrior of a foreign land, a faithful retainer to his lord and master. He fears not even death. That's good, because according to Shadow, death isn't as... Oh, I've messed it, haven't I? Because according to Shadow, death is just behind or something. Anyway, this is Cyan. I like this guy as a character, but Cyan's border is not Cyan, and it annoys me no end. That's really, really irritating. But yes, Cyan's going to 1v1 the big guy. Unbelievable. Yeah, we're just going to go into the menu super quick. We're going to give him the other sprint shoes we bought earlier. This is going to make us super speedy. And then we are going to take on the captain. So, Cyan's combat skills. Bushido. Usually what you would have to do is wait in the SES version for it to charge. And then you have to select it that way. Instead, we can select it straight away. However, my understanding is the charge times are different. But yeah, we want to go with Sky, which is basically a counter-attack. Gonna wait for the captain to hit us. So there you go. There's a charge. And now Cyan's gonna counter. 700 damage. Captain, for the record, has 456 HP and auto protect. Insane. Actually nutty. Really strong. Really, really strong. Okay, we're in the Imperial camp. Couple of things we want to do. Look at this chest. We can kick it, hit it, or leave it. Or bop it. I'm going to kick it. And embarrass ourselves. But here we go. This is the only time in the game we can get the Doberman. 465 HP. Weak to fire. But we don't have fire, but there's Interceptor. Whenever Shadow blocks an attack, Interceptor will counter. So yeah, as you know, we bought shurikens earlier. It's a nice little back row ability. Oh, Interceptor decided not to attack there. That's unfortunate. We'll pretend that it did. We'll pretend that he did. That'll make things a lot easier for us. But yeah, we win and we get another high potion. Anyway, I want to open the chest and we get the star pendant. Hooray! Now, we also want to talk to this guy. Hello, friend. How are you? Friend? Or not. Imperial soldiers and Magitech armor. Magitech armor we know about. Imperial soldiers, 100 HP, weak to poison. If that does interest you. And Magitech armor is Magitech armor. Nothing new there. No experience. That's super unfortunate. But yeah. So we're going to head down here. And there's General Leo. And the soldier will be like, "Ah, I will lay down my life for the Empire." And Leo's like, "That's a bad idea, son." Yeah, I like Leo. Even though he is the enemy. Honourable man. But he has to retreat. The Emperor's like, "I need to do something else." Anyway. I'd say let's carry on, but nope. Kefka shows up. Thanks, Kefka. And Leo's like, "Aha." And Leo's like, "Nothing dirty." And Kefka fully plans to go full evil mode. And Leo's like, I know you're a bastard." Rumor has it that Kefka sent the carrier pigeon, although I don't think that's ever confirmed. But the idea is that Kefka fakes the carrier pigeon so that Kefka can take over the army. Anyway. Here's Kefka. You don't need to do anything. We're just going to do some attacks here. You just have to hit him once. Don't bother wasting any of your items here. I'm so glad they kept the waiter line in. That's fantastic. Anyway, we want to take this guy on again. And we get into another encounter. Same deal. Just attack him once. Once again, squeaky chair. To the rescue. Making me sound like I have stomach issues. Okay. Now that's done. I don't quite want to take him on again just yet. I want to go in here. Monster in a box. This guy is so annoying. Satellite, 1800 HP. 1800. Weak to lightning and water, which we don't have. He will also go berserk if Sabin uses a rage. Or a blitz, sorry. So We don't want Sabin using blitzes, we want Sabin to attack. And we want Shadow to just throw shurikens. Oh, is he using... Yeah, he's throwing shurikens again. Magitech laser, very powerful. Like, don't be afraid to heal up here. Don't do anything stupid. So, something else about Satellite as well is that once every about 30 seconds, he's going to summon some soldiers. I suggest that if he does summon some soldiers, you take them out with Sabin, or Shadow continues to use shurikens to take out the satellite. Every 30 seconds. So shuriken... So you want to keep up your damage on the satellite. Luckily, we seem to have done a good job there. Now that the satellite is gone, we can start using blitzes again. Use a Raging Fist. Down goes the soldier. No experience. But we get a green beret. Anyway, we've got the Mithril Glaive. So, I want to do a couple of changes. I want to put Shadow in the back row. And then equip. I want to take off all of Shadow's things. And then equip him with the kunai. And then with Sabin, I want to optimize him. He gets the Ninja Gear, the Green Beret, and the Metal Knuckles as well. He's going to continue to do great things for us. Once we've got those two items, I want to come into this tent here, where we'll find a barrier ring. Kind of cool. The barrier ring gives us +2 to magic. It's that there are better, but it's a good start. Let's take these guys on. So, there's a way we want to do this. We want Sabin to attack the first one. Oh, nice takedown. Ah, I hit the wrong guy. That's super unfortunate. Because the Templars can counter with Axe. That's not what we wanted. Anyway, I want to do a blitz here. Let's see. I want Aura Cannon. And then I just want Shadow to defend at this point. I don't want him taking any more damage than he needs to. Yeah, Templars could be super annoying. They're weak to poison, but any physical attacks you do, they will counter. So, Interceptor's takedown actually kind of hurt us. It's not the end of the world, though. It is what it is. And yeah, so Kefka's going to poison the river. Cyan's going to notice that the water looks a bit not right. And people are going to fall over into the starfish position. That guy's going to jump off a wall, then go into the starfish position. More starfish, starfish everywhere. That guy's just going to fall into the river. But yeah. Unfortunate. It is what it is. Poison? Who saw that one coming? Even though Kefka said repeatedly, I'm gonna poison these guys. He said it multiple times. We knew he was gonna do it. But yeah. King is also in the starfish position. And he's dead. That's very unfortunate. Oh, he's blind first, then he dies. That's right. Sorry. Spoiler alert, he dies. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, gotta check out Cyan's family as well. And I'm gonna try really hard not to sneeze. So we need to start searching the castle as well. Big place, this castle. There is one item we can pick up. I think it's this one here. There we go, we get a remedy. Oh. Come on. There we go. Eventually. Yeah, now that we've got the sprint shoes on, it's still hard to control characters. Who saw that one coming? Don't worry too much about the treasure chest. We can't get that yet. We do need to return to Doma Castle anyway. Do worry about Cyan's, ill family. Super unfortunate. Elaine and Owain. It's a Welsh name. It's not Owen. It's not Owain. It could be Owen. Some people with that spelling do go by Owen, but to my knowledge, it's Owain. And Cyan's gonna 1vx the entire lot. Do not approach Cyan from the front. Otherwise, that happens. We want to talk to him from the side instead. We can't control Cyan directly, but it doesn't really matter. Just attack normally here. Yeah, the soldiers he's attacking only have 100 HP. It's all good. We've got a few fights. Again, don't attack him from... Don't talk to Cyan from the front. Just any other direction will do. You'll notice Cyan's quite slow. That's perfectly fine, don't worry about it. Sometimes he'll use Bushido, sometimes he'll use attacks. You're basically hoping he just uses attacks. We don't want to spend too much time doing this. And then eventually he'll agree that you guys need to team up. He'll eventually understand what's going on here. That we're all on the same side and everything's okay. And the officer goes down as well. Excellent. Okay. Cyan and Sabin introduce themselves to each other. Cyan desperately wants revenge, and Sabin's like, let's not get revenge. Let's just get out of here instead. Sabin's idea is the good idea, by the way. I just wanna put that one out there. Anyway, time to climb in. Into the Magitech armor that Cyan doesn't really know how to control. Yeah, I wouldn't trust Cyan to drive me anywhere. Let's go with that. But I would trust Cyan to just completely yeet people off the face of the earth. Good job, Cyan. From this point onwards, we just want to walk out of here. We're going to run into some Magitech armor. The good news is that we can just use Fire Beam. Just use Fire Beam. Pew pew! Everything dies in one shot here. No gil, no experience. We just want to get out. They're going to try their very best to stop us. We're going to get back attacked as well. We could be very sad. Wow. Interceptor deciding that he's going to do more damage than the Magitech armor. Who saw that one coming? Anyway, we will eventually get out of here. Did I really think I would get away? Honestly, yes. Yes, I did. But yeah, another fire beam to the face. And that's that. And eventually, We're going to ditch the Magitech armors, and we're going to keep going south to Nash. But I'm telling you now, not everything is as it seems. But we'll cover that in the next episode. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to like the video. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye!